Well, first of all, what I'd like to do is I'd like to show you what the solenoid looks like. What I've done so far is I removed it from the mower, and this is a typical solenoid that you'll find in almost every electric start lawnmower, riding mower. Some of them will have not just one post here, but two. And some of them will actually have a post here that's, you know, like a little bolt. This one happens to have the push-on connector, but they all work the same. Now, as I was removing this one from the lawnmower, it hadn't been, there'd been nothing on here, or no wrench on it, or it hadn't been touched in probably the 12 or 13 or 14 years since this thing was made. So when I go to unscrew the nut off here, it just twisted that bolt right in half, okay? And basically what this is a copper bolt with a big flat head on it, and they are the contacts. And this thing happens whenever you energize it, whenever you put 12 volts on here, it energizes a little coil inside and causes a plate to jump up and make contact across this, okay? This post right here goes to the hot wire on the battery. This post goes to the hot wire on the starter. And the whole idea behind a solenoid is you don't have to have a big, real heavy duty starter. What I meant to say is you don't have to have a real big, heavy starter switch, heavy duty switch, you know, to switch 12 volts. The whole idea behind a solenoid is you can run small wiring up to your switch, and you can you know, make contact with your switch, which you pull in the solenoid, which you go click and make the connection across here, and then your starter engages, or whatever you might be trying to power up with a solenoid. Now, I will tell you, I already have one of these on order to replace this one, but I wanted to show everybody what they look like in case you don't have the money to replace one. And I'm going to show you, we're going to try to fix this one. But I did get online, and I was thinking it's like $20. Well, I actually found a place sell me a brand spanking new one, shipping included, for $5.63. Well, shit. Through the power of the fast forward and the editing of the camera, what might take me an hour here or longer is only going to take just a few minutes to show you on camera. So you have to decide for yourself, is it worth your labor to do this? Me personally it is, because I just like doing this stuff. But I went ahead and ordered a replacement anyway, just in case, because I haven't gotten into this yet. And I figured, what the hell's $5? Anyway, what you got here is you got rivets that hold this together. See, that's a smooth head rivet there, and it's just rounded over under here. I've already taken an electric drill with a fairly large bit and drilled out a couple of these, just enough to get that rounded portion out. Now, do as I say, don't do as I do. You ought to lightly clamp this into a vise to do it, because you don't want to slip and hurt your fingers or drill a hole in your hand. Okay, well, there's that. So the idea is you drill the back of those rivets off, and now then I want to try to separate this metal piece from that bakelite. How about that? All right. rubber wash. Oh, all right, that spring goes like that. Now I'm going to set it just exactly the way it's supposed to go, so I have to do that so I remember. I'll put that right there. Okay, what have we got here? That's one rivet that fell out. Another, and there's another. We'll pry them rivets out in a minute. I don't know what that's for. I ain't got a clue. Don't know what I'm looking at. But we're going to tear into it and find out what we got here. I love tearing into stuff. How you going to learn how something works if you don't tear into it? I used to do it all the time when I was a little kid. Buy little friction racer cars and bend them tabs to take the bodies off of them and see inside of them. Well, looks like this red washer will come off. Okay. Little fine wires running over here. Now, obviously this wire right here is running to this tab. So we're going to see if we can expose that. God, what a gob of solder on there. I guess that guy in China figured the bigger the glob, the better the job. Y'all see that? Man, got a lot of solder on that. And then this is soldered to make connection to the plate. I guess ground. Yeah, this was the ground connection, and this is a hot wire connection. Now, I don't know if I can get that to slide out of there or not without putting this soldering gun to it. Oh yeah, there it went. Now there'll be a bunch of people out there that well, you should have done this and you should have done that. Well, I don't want to hear you shit. Unless you've got a video that you made to show people how to do this, that I don't want to hear your damn opinion. And your opinion won't even be shown, your comment won't even be shown on my video. I hate when people say, well, you should have done that. You should have done that. And then you go look at their site, hell, they ain't even got a damn video. They don't even post nothing. Smart asses. Like I say, I'm just messing around here. Like I said, I got a brand new one ordered for $5.63. I can't do all that much damage. I could go get my soldering iron and unsolder this the right way. I'm just trying to see if I can get whatever that connection is out. See, I can get this one out. But can I get whatever this is made out of there without cutting my hand? There it comes. There we go. There we go. Got lucky. All right. So now then, this ought to come out. Well, looky there. Okay, all this is a coil, a little electromagnet. And when that coil energizes, it will push up. it will push this little plunger in here. It will push it up like that. Okay? Push up on it. The idea being that it will cause a connection. I don't know if, let me see if I can get that. Now you can see the inside of it. That's the bottom of the bolts, and when that little plate comes up to make the connection, that's how we can get our big strong 12 volts to our starter. Okay. Alright, so we've got our connectors down in here, and for this to engage, this little plunger is pushed up against those two like bolt heads, okay? So this pushes up like that. Just like that. And what we want to do is make sure we get a good clean connection. Make sure we don't have any burnt edges. And I can see down in there that on this terminal here, it's a little bit sketchy. I can also see on the bakelite the evidence of sparks, you know. So we'll try to take this thing apart. I want to try to polish these and put them back in and see if we can make these connections work again. This will take a few minutes. So this is what that looks like. This is where we make our connection. And this one looks pretty good. It's the other one that's pretty mucked up. Alright. And all that happened was on that bolt right there is I broke off part of it. So we're going to try to see if we can't make it work. If I can, great. If I can't, oh well. Like I said, $5.63. Shipping included. I've got a new one coming. And what's interesting is I'm sitting here. There we go. I started to say loosen this, and they don't want to come out. They want to sit there and spin that. I can also see corrosion down in there, like it got wet in there. See how that looks? You can tell something that this was exposed to some kind of water or something. Anyway, it don't look pretty. Well, not as clean as this one. See that? So we probably had some water get down in there and wreak havoc. And it don't look like much because it's just a little bit right there. But sometimes it don't take much to muck you up when you're trying to get a good connection. You get just the right arcing. This is pitted pretty bad here. If you get just the right arcing going on, then it cannot do what it's supposed to do. So we're going to take a break. I'm going to get out some, I think I'm going to get out my wet rock, and I'm going to see if I can't polish these up and put it back together. Okay, all my surfaces are nice and shiny now. So, I'm just going to put it back together. I want this little slug to be shiny also. I don't want any crud to be causing friction and not allowing that to snap like it's supposed to go. Well, there it is. All I got to do is rivet it back together now. All right. You go see if I can find some rivets. That might be easier said than done. Okay. So now we got our pop rivet gun. That pop rivet gun actually came from a sign shop I bought out that originated in the 50s. That pop rivet gun is so old, it has on it patent applied for. I don't know, I have a clue how old it is. looks like a darn factory put it together. All right. We could round them rivets over if we wanted to, but I ain't going to. Hell with it. All right. Well, it's ready to put back on the lawnmower and see if it works. I do want to clean that terminal up, that spot up right there though. A ground wire goes there. Well, let's see if I didn't need to spend $5.63.
Y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.